Shortly after we got to orbit, I looked out the window and I saw the ocean out there. I saw the curve of the Earth's horizon, and then saw inky blackness behind that. This chill went up my spine, and I realized that I was in space and I was fulfilling a childhood dream. Every day I think back about my spaceflight experiences and my wonderful crewmates and the ground support team that I worked with. I'm Robert Thirsk. I'm a former Canadian Space Agency astronaut. I've flown twice in space. Recently I was treated at the Ottawa Hospital for a problem that I was having with a herniated disc in my neck. A few years ago I began to experience some numbness and tingling in my lower arm and in my thumb and first finger. And with time, I noticed that the numbness and tingling began to spread up the arm as far up to the shoulder as well. So my family doctor referred me to Dr. Sarfraz Mohammed at the Ottawa Hospital, who arranged for me to have an MRI of the neck area. And sure enough, the imaging showed that a misbehaving disc in my neck was impinging on a nerve root that was responsible for sensation in my right arm. I spent some time talking with Dr. Mohammed about what some of the surgical options would be to relieve the symptoms. And interestingly, one that he presented to me was a rather novel, innovative new procedure, which is to remove the offending disc and replace it with an artificial titanium disc as well. Procedure's a little bit riskier, but I'm an astronaut, and it's all about bold endeavors, and it's all about taking measured risks. So for me, the opportunity to have mobility in my neck was really important. So the artificial disc option was very attractive to me. When I was wheeled into the surgical suite, they explained to me again in detail what the procedure would be all about. And then I saw Dr. Mohammed do what astronauts call a pre-brief with the other people involved. He had a couple of residents who were going to be assisting him as well. And they gathered in front of my MRI image, and they discussed the procedure step by step by step by step. And I thought, these people are astronaut material. I remain active today. I like to get out into the world and engage with the public and other colleagues. So it's important to have the physical ability to do so and the mobility to do so as well. So I'm very grateful for the work that Dr. Mohammed and his team did with me to try to get my mobility back. It allows me to continue to engage and add value to our society. It's a good demonstration of how spaceflight ages you. Part of the surreal experience of spaceflight is what the space environment does to the human body. So you living in weightlessness, bones lose calcium with time spent in space, muscles get weak, they lose mass, the heart doesn't contract as strongly as it did in weightlessness. We're working in a hypokinetic, relaxing environment. The difficulty is that all astronauts have to return home and be reacquainted to the stresses, the 1G stresses of our gravitational field on our body. So it's for that reason that the Ottawa Hospital and other research centers in Canada are trying to understand what happens to the human body in space. Dr. Guy Trudel is really pushing the frontiers on what happens to bones in space. When you bring disciplines together, that's where innovation happens, at the cross place there. Exploration happens on a number of frontiers. It's not just geographical or spatial frontiers, but it happens on other frontiers in teaching and research, which the Ottawa Hospital does a really good job at.